Hey, saving my coin budget friends, it's your girl Shalisha, and in today's video we are going to close out my June paycheck number 1, as well as we are going to do our second check-in for my cash envelopes for the month of June. So if you like budgeting videos, single mother finances, cash stuffings, as well as sinking funds and having a drink with your girl, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you do not miss a time when I post. Guys, I am having a coffee today, so if you want to go grab a coffee, a tea, a glass of wine, a cocktail, go right ahead and join along with me. Guys, so when we did my budget for my paycheck number 1, we predicted that it was going to be $1,540, and it was actually a little bit less. It was $1,450, which was a decrease of $90. So my IDS came in at $1,300, but my part-time job came in at $150. So my tithes, it was I still did the 10%. Because I did it before I got my second income, so I just paid the $154. My AT&T stayed $10. My ComEd Electric, I budgeted $100, but it was only $61.04, so I was very happy. Spotify, I budgeted $10 and it was $10. Mortgage for the month of July, $250. My HOA fee, I budgeted $150 and it was $150. My sinking funds and cash envelopes, I did decrease because there was a difference, so that is going to be $250. So that brought my fixed expenses to $885.04, instead of what I budgeted was $954. So I have my variable expenses, which is my car note. So I left it at $227. Target, I had budgeted $50, but it was actually over. So it was $66.12. Walmart was still $0. And then for US Bank, it was $100 as I budgeted. So that brought me to $393.12 instead of the $377. So that left me with $171.84. So then I did for Skylar savings, I still did the same $45. For my extra debt payment, I did do $40. And then for my 6 months of living expenses, that is where I made the adjustment. So instead of $100, I did do $83. So that did go ahead and zero out my budget. And then I did have a note down here just reminding me to look for some refunds that I have coming back from Amazon. So that is how my paycheck number 1 went when it comes towards my bills. So now we are going to go ahead and look at my expenses for the week of the 6th through the 12th is what we're going to look at. So the 6th, I did not have any spending, yay! As well as the 7th. On the 8th, I had a Home Depot transaction from my home account, home sinking fund, and then as well as Walmart from my home sinking fund. I did pay a couple of bills on that day. And then Southwest, my mom decided that she wanted to go on a surprise getaway with Skylar. So I did take that out of my Skylar savings account. And then I'm just going to put it back when she gives me the money back. On the 9th, I just had a bill, which was the 99 cents for Apple storage. On the 10th, I had another bill, which was my AT&T internet, as well as my gas. My gas I do count as a bill, so I keep that in my checking account. Next is the 11th, and the 11th I had my Target credit card, which was the $66. And then I had a Dunkin' transaction from my Dunkin' Run, which was $5, as well as it was my mom's birthday. And then on the 12th, we were actually on the road on the 11th and the 12th, and we got pizza on our way back for my sister's graduation. And then on the 13th was my graduation party they had for my daughter as well as my sister. And then that is where I spent $87 out of my Skylar spending envelope for the cake. And then yesterday was the 14th, and I had a no spend that day because we were just in the house recuperating from the party and the traveling, and we were just hanging out at home. On the 15th, which is today when I'm filming, we did pay the ComEd bill. There was no Walmart bill. I did spend out of my spending online account for some shampoo and conditioner, and then I got a car wash out of my car maintenance, and then unbudgeted was food. So guys, if you are noticing, all of my red is food, and I am getting a eating out envelope because I am noticing that food is what I am using my buffer for mostly, and I want to try and rein that in. So even me writing down all of my unbudgeted amounts when it comes to food, it will at least give me a gauge on what I can put into my eating out envelope, to try and keep that a little bit more on budget for what I'm gonna put in there. So I'm thinking $100 would be okay for the month because we're not eating out every day. But I am finding that now that it is summer and school is out, I don't want to turn on a stove. I don't want to cook anything. I really just am liking the convenience of just going to go get something and bring it back. But I know that that is, you know, it gets expensive. But now that it's summer, y'all, I don't want to cook. Is it just me? Other people, let me know down in the comment section. Now that it is summer and it's nice, do y'all cook? Let me know. But I am really excited that my goal was to have 7 no spends, and I have 3 already, and we are about halfway through the month. And I have decided that for me, my no spends are going to be anything that is not a bill and not a sinking fund. So if I do anything that is unbudgeted, that is going to be my deciding factor on if it would be a no spend or just a regular traditional spending. So if I'm paying a bill, that is not going to be in my no spend, and if I am using a sinking fund, that is not going to be classified. So anything that is going to be in red, which is going to be a unbudgeted, that's what I'm going to use as being my unbudgeted. Because there are so many different ways you can do no spends, and right now I just need to just try to not spend money. And once I get the hang of this, I'll probably adjust it a little bit more. But for now, for this being my first month, I don't want to put too much stress on myself to not excel in it the best that I can. So for now, anything that is not unbudgeted is going to be considered a no spend for me. So I'm just going to do that from now, from the 15th through the rest of the month. I'm not going to worry about these days before. So I'm just going to go and do that. We are going to check in with my cash envelopes. Reaching my 290 subscribers, I actually exceeded that. Thank you guys so much for joining the saving fam. I appreciate all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys, as well as my oldie but goodie subscribers. Hey y'all. And my other goal was to find 10 new budgeting channels. So my first 4 are going to be Bargain Mama, as well as Little Miss Mara Budgets, as well as Ella May, as well as Beauty Budgets. So guys, go ahead and check out those channels. They are wonderful. Some of them are newer to the community. I believe Bargain Mama, she has been in the community for quite a while, but the other 3 are fairly new. So go ahead and check them out and show them some love. So now we are going to check in with my cash envelopes. So that's today's date is 06/15 of 21. And I believe in my last video, it was Tilly Does It told me that I should do my middle section as being spent instead of ending because I got confused here. So I did go ahead and I took that advice. Thank you, girl. So I did go ahead and put my starting balances here. This is going to be my spent section, and this is going to be my remaining section. So y'all, let's crack into these envelopes and see what we have. Y'all, I don't feel as nervous like I did last time because I'm not feeling that I spent a whole lot, but I'm thinking it's because we were on the road and I wasn't at home, which is kind of interesting. So for Dunkin' Run, we started with 5 and we have nothing, y'all. I spent it all. So spent 5, remaining is 0. Next is gonna be miscellaneous. We had $5 in here and now we have 3. So we spent $2. And guys, I'm going to have an updated sheet next time because Mommy Moves was my old one, which I can keep the name as Mommy Moves or I can leave it as my name. It doesn't matter. So this, I had $15 last time and now I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have $10. So I spent $5 out of my envelope. Alrighty, guys. I don't know what I spent $5 on, I can tell you that, but I spent it somewhere. Next is going to be Skylar's spending, and she had $3, and she still has $3. So y'all, I did not spend too much. I'm kind of excited, but I think it's because I was gone, and we were on a mission to get to my sister's graduation and back before the party and keep it moving. So next is Skylar's allowance. She had $2 and she has a remaining of $2. So guys, I didn't do too bad. I'm very excited. So the Dunkin' is really the only one that I spent out of, and then $5 out of my envelope, which is pretty good. So I am going to do my cash stuffing in my next video. So these amounts are going to be started refreshed and new. So guys, thank you so much for going over this budget with me, but don't forget to check out those 4 channels, and it is Bargain Mama, Little Miss Mara Budgets, Ella May, and Beauty Budgets. But guys, if you have stayed this long, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe bell if you are not part of the saving family. If you are part of the saving family, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.